Special relativity claims that there is no preferred state of velocity, that all states of constant motion are physically equivalent. A simple change in perspective shows us that this is false. Let's disprove the theory of special relativity here on Inductica. This thought experiment I'm about to show you has been done before. But by making a certain inference, I'm going to show you facts that other people have missed. Now, before I get to that inference, I'm going to give you a suggestion. Set special relativity aside and just look at the facts I'm going to be presenting. It doesn't mean you have to agree with me right away. Just set it aside. You should do this for two reasons. First, because we are examining the evidence which is taken to validate special relativity to begin with, you can't use special relativity to evaluate this evidence without using circular reasoning. Second, if you focus on the theory of special relativity instead of the direct observations I'm going to point out, it will be harder for you to see the subtle fact I'm trying to show. Remember, science means putting the facts first. Theories must follow from those facts, not the other way around. Consider two spaceships and a space station. A blue ship is drifting at a constant velocity to the right, and a red ship is drifting at a constant velocity to the left. Once in this state of motion, the crew of the ships and the space station each construct an atomic clock on board by synthesizing a sample of radioactive isotope with a particle accelerator. As the blue ship flies by the space station, it synchronizes its clock with the space station. When the blue ship and the red ship meet, the red ship syncs its clock with the blue ship. Its clock continues where the blue ship clock left off. When the red ship and the space station meet, we will observe something very intriguing. We will find that more duration has passed on the station's clock than on the red ship's clock. So that's the observation. Ready for the inference? Number one, the isotope on board the station changed more than the isotopes on the two ships. Two, the only difference between these isotopes was their velocity. Therefore, the velocity must have been the cause of the difference in the changes of the two isotopes. Number three, velocity is velocity with respect to something. Number four, therefore, velocity with respect to something is causing the difference in the change. Number five, this something, whatever it is, and whatever its motion, constitutes a preferred frame. The equivalence of all frames of reference is a key principle of special relativity. By showing that there is a preferred frame, special relativity is disproven. Now note that there's nothing wrong with the mathematical formalism used to make predictions in special relativity. That formalism is fine simply as a model of who will measure what. What I've shown is that a fundamental physical claim of special relativity, that all states of velocity are equivalent, is false. Notice that this argument holds no matter which frame we choose. I chose the frame of the station, but the difference between the ship and the station clock will be the same no matter what frame we choose. Now, at this point, a lot of you are going to try computing a space-time path integral or using some kind of other aspect of special relativity to convince yourself that I'm wrong. But let me remind you again, you have to put the observations first and any theory used to explain those observations second. The equivalence of all inertial reference frames is a postulate of special relativity. It is not deduced from earlier facts. It's allegedly validated by the fact that assuming it leads to deduction which reproduce all of the observations. And I have pointed out an observation that contradicts that assumption. Now, this is not just a thought experiment. Something like this that proves the same thing has already been observed. When cosmic rays hit the upper atmosphere, these collisions create muons, a certain particle that will decay over a very short amount of time. Observations of these particles raining down from the atmosphere have shown us that these decay rates are slower for muons flying fast towards the ground and are quicker for muons flying more slowly towards the ground. Once again, the same argument holds. First, these muons are changing at different rates. Second, the only difference between these muons is their velocity. The velocity, therefore, is the cause of their different rates of change. Third, velocity is velocity with respect to something. Fourth, therefore, velocity with respect to this something is causing the difference in the rate of change. And finally, this something, whatever it is, and whatever its state of motion, constitutes a preferred frame. This matters a great deal. Physicists have been reasoning from the idea that there is no preferred frame for over a century. Think of how many things we've missed or gotten wrong as a result of this mistake. Further, the rejection of a preferred frame has been the justification for rejecting the ether, a medium that carries waves of light. In this video that you can see in the description, I show why the ether is key to making further strides in fundamental physics. In this other video, which is also found in the description, I prove the existence of the ether by making inferences from existing data. For now though, consider what I've put forward. Rewatch my argument if you need to, and let me know in the comments, does special relativity need to be replaced? Insights like these are what makes our approach here at Inductica special. Inductica is an independent scientific enterprise where we use an improved version of the scientific method to make new discoveries and to break the stagnation in fundamental physics. If you'd like to join Bruce, Harry, Simon, and many others in supporting the project, you can go to patreon.com/Inductica. Members will enjoy exclusive lectures and other fringe benefits. Join me in my next video for further deep insights into physics as this inductive journey continues.